Hey everybody, Picky O Gamer here. Sorry for the look. Again, I just made a video talking about coming back. There's some crap in the background here. It's, it's been kind of wild with getting sick with COVID and coming back. And there's a lot of gaming stuff I want to talk about. I want to start talking about PSVR. Yeah, if you saw the picture, I have gotten the family the Iron Man box, which, this is the entire kit. You get the VR, the breakout box, or really the extra box. I keep forgetting what it's called. 2 Move controllers and the camera for the PlayStation 4. So I've been talking to John Riggs. Appreciate him putting up with me and listening to me. But I was looking at 2 things. VR was something I really wanted to try to get into, and then Oculus Quest 2 came out. $299. You can't hook it up to a PC. I can do VR on this PC if I need to. Video card's a little outdated, but that'd be a quick update like this next year. Or you could play it there on the Oculus Quest 2. It just had one big Achilles heel. You must log into Facebook and link it and make sure Facebook doesn't brick it or flag you for anything you say. All this crap going on with Facebook. It's even been sued. Facebook's been sued by the United States for anti-competitive and buying up people. And then Germany specifically, in my other video, said they are suing them for tying Facebook with that Oculus Quest 2. So I had Oculus Quest 2, PlayStation VR, because going the route of hundreds and hundreds of dollars when I didn't want to spend the money on a PlayStation 5 yet, or next gen, was a lot to get into it to try it. I went to stores to look at Oculus Quest 2, and one place had it. They had the demo guy there, and I get it, I understand, but it's kind of stupid, and it's stupid to the point. Don't tell me I can go to a store and have a guy there that can represent it, but won't let me demo it. And I get it. I just talked about getting COVID myself. We got over it. I get why, but it's like, if you can't just take them out of the stores, just say, here's a display, put a plexiglass over it where you can't touch it, and say, unfortunately, due to circumstances, we will not have you live demos for a while. But, that's just a minor gripe. I went into a store thinking, oh, well, maybe they'll take your temperature, you'll wipe it down. I mean, hell, there's just voting. You can go do that. I just thought maybe, but I never got to try VR until I got PlayStation VR. So I didn't want to do the PC thing. It's a lot of money. I never tried it. And really, again, I'd have to do a Vive or whatever, a Vive or something, and get that set up. Well, this room is not set up for it. The living room den area to do our stuff is in, upstairs. So I'd have to go move a PC upstairs, take away my my filming rig, anything else. Really doing VR for PC was not beneficial. And 2, handing it over to wife and the daughter to say, hey, get in there and log on the PC, click do this, and they'd be like, okay. Or have a Quest 2 or a PlayStation, you just turn it on and you play. That's kind of the thing. That's kind of the thing to do. And that's why I was not going to go PC. But the Quest 2 looks so good. And I could say move it down here to this other place and not have them have to do it. And I say, there's some cool PC VR. I'll go down here, plug that little cable in, and play some of that. That'd have been cool, right? Well, I didn't do that due to this Facebook crap. I don't feel bad about it. But a lot of people, and I've had some comments on other videos, say the same thing. They don't want to do this. So why did I not wait and just see how things go? And why did I go ahead and get PSVR? Well, the PSVR setup, which you needed the camera, you needed the 2 Move controllers, and of course the processing unit. There it is, not the breakout box, but processing unit. And the move controls, everything, and that was $350. It wasn't bad for me to drop. And I almost just said fuck it. Excuse me, I still cough after that crap. I thought about, even though $299 was really good, I thought about picking up Oculus Quest 2, tying it to my Facebook account, and just us play. I almost did it though. I stood my ground and my principles. So I looked around, and that was all from Macari. $250. The dude got rid of it. He didn't want it. Obviously, they didn't play it. Barely used it. It's brand new. So I say $50 shipped and everything to get PlayStation VR. So that's why I got PlayStation VR. And really, if you don't want to go PC, it's Oculus Quest and it's PlayStation VR. Now, what do I think about it? Well, the Move controllers are interesting. They're okay. You know, this is, if you've never held one of these things, you think this is hard plastic? No. They squish. It's interesting. LEDs. You got the 4 buttons here. They're really interesting. The Move button, start and select. You know, they say start and select, but it came from the PlayStation 3 era, so it's not options and share. Of course, you got the trigger, which if you're going through here, like in Super Hot, I played, you grab something and then you point it and shoot it, or if you hold that and press the Move control button to throw a shuriken. And it's a pretty good controller. I mean, it's not perfect. It's not great, but it works. But Sony is a little cheap. They didn't reinvent the wheel. Okay. They just put lights on everything and to make a tracking system. So how do I think the PlayStation VR works? Well, we got a pretty good setup upstairs. We've had some tracking issues in Job Simulator. The daughter's played that. She loves it. It's just, it needs a big area though, so it may be part of that way. It's not bad. It works really well. Beat Saber, we just got that. We had some tracking issues with it, but we messed with moving stuff back and forth and got over all of it. But reading the development patches and things like that, and we found out there's issues with it. So there you go with that. So PlayStation VR does have tracking issues. It's not the best setup. You have the camera and this is lit up. The headset that looks fucking amazing lit up. I don't care who you are. If you really say it looks horrible, it looks cool. I know Geeks with Cash, my buddy, he has PC VR. They all look cool. They don't look as cool as the PlayStation VR working. It just looks fucking cool. It does. It looks really, really neat, and it's to the point that it's like, holy shit, this looks really cool. But it's not inherently the best. These are recycled controllers from the PlayStation 3 era, slightly updated. There's even, you know, this is a version 2. It's got different plug, but it's not really what you need. You don't have one of them with an analog stick, and I haven't made it to Skyrim VR, or I definitely want to get Saints and Sinners or Walking Dead moving. When I first tried that, even standing there moving around, I got motion sickness, and it happens usually, and that really surprised me. I can ride a roller coaster all day long, and don't bother me. Never has bothered me. Flying never hasn't bothered me. Anything else, but of course, having the VR experience, if you've never done it, it delivers it. You're like, oh, it does deliver it, and you put it on, you're like, holy shit. You do this, and I just stood there and went, fuck, this is awesome. So, what about the VR experience itself? Well, you know, the one problem with PlayStation VR is the hardware inside the headset. It's not the cleanest, it's not the most brilliant, but it looks good. There is a little bit of pixelization. The clarity's not there. If I ever do get to put on an Oculus Quest 2 at least, or something, I'm going to be like, fuck me. It's going to be like, holy shit. It's going to be like, it's going to be a huge jump, because I do see the screen door effect. I do see some of the issues, but it's still amazing, and it works really well. Hell, I've done Super Hot demo, done some Astrobot Playground. We done Beat Saber. We love Thumper. I never got into it. Tried it. I downloaded all 3 demo discs and tried that. We're all 3, my wife especially, addicted. Sitting there and playing Thumper, and it's amazing. If you've played Thumper and you never played it in VR, you've got to play it in VR. If you got a PC, it's got VR mode. Sit there in a chair, get close, get to a point, and just sit there with a controller and play Thumper. It's amazing. Like I said, I did Super Hot. I've done Battlezone, the tanks. I mean, it's amazing when you get into a VR situation and play the games. It's great. I want to try to do the moving again. I know I can do that in some of the demos. I can do the moving and see if it doesn't fuck me up. Because I want to sit there and play like Saints and Sinners and stuff like that. So we'll see how that works. I think I just have to get used to it. But the VR experience itself is very good. It's not great though. And I have to be honest to people, if you're going to get into it, you are not going to get the clarity of even a Quest or a Quest 2. The hardware's not there. And it's all not due really to the PlayStation, because even the PlayStation 4 base one could produce good graphics in there. If they had just waited even 2 years into it and put a better headset in there, and it couldn't maybe update it to where even that somehow that processing unit actually did help with the processing, it could have looked better. But then again, I don't think they're trying to strain the PS4. So there's a trade-off. But for first-time VR owners, if you got a PlayStation, you like PlayStation, you have a PlayStation 5, all you got to do is get an adapter for the camera. It does have to have the PS4 camera. Get you a kit and try it. To me, getting into PSVR has a lot of games that most everything you see out there, other than things like a Half-Life Alyx, which I definitely want to play now that I've done VR. It's all going to be on PC, but you look at a PC game, you look over, it's on the Oculus Quest, and they put on PlayStation. The PlayStation VR has a ton of install base. So is it good in 2020? For experienced VR people, if you got something else and you really wanted, if you don't care about the Facebook crap, probably a Quest 2 would be better. Better technology, newer controllers, which I'd really love to get rid of these, which they're not bad. They're so comfortable to hold, and you're sitting there and you're doing what you need to do, pull the trigger, hit this button, do this. It's easy, but new technology would work a lot better. If you haven't done VR and you have a PlayStation and you can find the kits on Mercari and eBay or someplace, hell, Facebook Marketplace, you can get it, download all the demo disc, and have a hell of a time trying. Hell, you have the demo just sitting there, okay? You're just sitting there playing part of the kitchen or standing on the kitchen in fucking Resident Evil 7. I think you can still get Resident Evil 7 demo. You might be able to play it in VR too. So you can do a lot of stuff and demo a lot of things. Even if it's just a gateway to a Quest or something, it's good. But for us, I think PlayStation VR is a great buy. So it's not perfect. I can't wait for PSVR 2. The Quest 2 and the Quest 3 going forward, if they were to separate from Facebook, I would have it as another one as well. I would. And I'd have to see. I may turn around and buy all the games there. But the one thing about the Quest 2, games like Saints Sinners don't look as good as the PlayStation because it doesn't have the horsepower. So, you have to balance things. You have to see what's good. And again, thank you, John Riggs, he has both of them. He gave me the pros and cons. I hope this is helpful to you. And I do appreciate you watching. Let me know what you think in the comments below. I'm getting closer to 1,000 subs. Please help me get there. Let me know what you think. What have you been playing in VR? Do you play VR, Quest, PC, PlayStation VR? What do you like? Are you a veteran or are you brand new to VR like I am? All right, everybody. I appreciate everybody watching. Picky O Gamer.